I'd like to start out a little bit as I talk with my clients when I meet with them for the first time, it's typically about we want to go to Europe. We want to launch our products outside the US. One of the first questions, if not the first question I ask, is why do you want to do that? And what's interesting is that in my experience, both as a CEO and as helping clients, is there's many different reasons to go outside the United States. And those can range from the classic revenue. So in the good old days of medical device commercialization, where you could actually sell your product without even thinking about the US, it was, well, we want $5 million of revenue the first year, $15 million the second year, and then we get sold the third year. So it's all about revenue, and it's all about that ramp. But it could be about market potential. We want to substantiate that our product can be used in a certain market, and it has a certain market size. Obviously, if you can do that by selling the product in other countries, you can define that. Or maybe it's about we want to get Covidien or Medtronic's attention by taking market share away from them and really taking a look at how we can do that. And for many people, these days, it's not about selling anything. It's about collecting more clinical data. And I'll talk about the fact that actually with CE Mark, in my view, does not mean that you have a product. It just means that you're approved to sell that product if you would like. And finally, the other is to create buzz with KOLs, so key opinion leaders. These are the people that the big companies talk to. They're going to ask their opinion about the device, and if they've never used the device, it's hard to get that. So our strategy is all about going to the major shows, having a booth, having KOLs talk about our product, and really create that buzz that's going to get the attention of a Boston Scientific. I've also seen other companies basically do a mini US trial. So what we want to do is instead of doing a 1,000-patient trial in the US, we want to do a 200-patient trial in select centers in Europe, and we really want to understand how we might compare head-to-head with what we're looking at. It's a much more cost-effective way to do it. We can do that, get that data much more quickly outside of the United States. It could also be about, we're not interested in the overall revenue number. What we're interested in is the quality of the revenue. Really what we want to understand is, can we go from 0% adoption to 30% to 50% with doctors or with key accounts? And finally, it could be all about product iteration. We know that this product is going to have to go through multiple iterations before it comes before the US. And so we want to understand clinically how we're going to do that. So in the end, for me, and I think as you think about your commercialization outside the US, what you're trying to achieve is very important.